I tried to bring my Supermoto to my room, and this is what happened.
Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video here on Moto. Today is a very sad day because I'm going to go on my last ride for the season on my Husqvarna Te125. So at the moment when I'm recording this video, it's the 1st of November, which means that the snow could be here any second. You never know in Sweden. Either the snow comes in the end of October or it comes in January. You never know. But since I don't have a garage, I'm gonna be on the safe side and put my bike into winter rest after this ride. Okay, so we're going to begin the video by doing the last ride on the bike and just have some fun with the bike. Then after that we're gonna put the bike apart and try to put it inside my room. But I'm gonna talk about that more later. So let's begin with the normal ride. Oh, it's so sad. I'm not ready for another winter of not riding anymore. You know, the first week is usually fine when you stop riding, but after that the abstinence really kicks in, you know. I usually spend all my winters just playing games like MX bikes just to pass on the time until the season starts. You know, basically my whole life revolves around riding bikes and making content. And during the winter I can't do anything of that. So yeah, life gets pretty boring then, you know. It's so cold outside, my power valve is like sticky and doesn't open sometimes. It's so annoying. Okay, nice standing really. Okay, so as I said before, I'm gonna put my bike inside of my room. There are two big problems with doing this. The biggest problem is that my room is on the 2nd floor and my bike weighs around 100 kilos. That means that we're gonna have to put apart the bike and bring it up piece by piece and then put it back together in my room. So yeah, it's going to be quite annoying. Second problem is the smell. And the smell leads to another problem, my parents. You know, my parents aren't happy at all about me bringing my bike up to my room because they think it's gonna smell and take a lot of place, which it will. But my plan is to clean it as good as possible, remove all the engine oil and the fuel in the tank, and then hopefully it won't smell too much. And I'm also gonna bring the bike up when my parents aren't home, and then they will have a nice surprise when they come home. But yeah, that's a problem for later. I'm also thinking about buying like stud tires for the Husqvarna and ride my bike on the ice during the winter. I think that would be really great content and really fun as well. So I might invest in a pair of ice tires and ride on the ice, but we'll see. A little scrape. The kids love it. So many kids outside. Okay, so I think it's time to go home and begin stripping down the bike, and then we're gonna see if I can put it in my room. Hopefully it will work, but we'll see. Okay, so now we're home and it's time to disassemble the bike so I can bring it up to my room. Since my room is on the 2nd floor up here, it's gonna be a hard time putting my bike up there, but the plan is to pick it apart so I can carry it by my own, and hopefully it won't be too heavy to do it. So let's begin by draining the engine oil so it doesn't leak out inside of my room, because I do not want engine oil inside my room. So let's begin with doing that, and then we're gonna pick apart the rest of the parts of this bike. Okay, now it took like 50 minutes and now the bike is pretty much apart. It's starting to get dark outside, so I'm gonna continue tomorrow and start to clean the bike. Okay, so now it's time to clean the bike. So let's begin by cleaning the bike. This is how my exhaust looks after one night outside in the rain. It's awful, but let's remove it.
Okay, now, so this right there is a very good tips if you want to remove your exhaust springs. Just use some zip ties and simply put them inside of your springs. You can remove them very easily. One thing I hate about Supermotos is that the wheels are so big. It's so hard to remove them from the bike, and it's such a pain to do it because you don't want to scrape your rims and stuff like that. But yeah, they look really sick, so I can't really complain.
Holy shit, this was more exhausting than I thought, but now the bike is pretty much ready to be brought up to my room. Okay, now, the big day. We're gonna carry the bike. This bike is super heavy. The engine itself is like blue, you know. Okay, nu kör vi.
Okay, so keep in mind this bike is super heavy and there isn't really a place to hold your hands on the bike, so it's like slips out of your hands.
Hella heavy. Okay, we have to vinkla. Hopefully the cat won't escape. Okay. Oh, du får upp.
Nej, katten!
Vänta. Vad gör katten? Vänta, jag ska så.
Akta på dig, katten!
Han kommer fan dö. Okej, ja. Vad var katten alltså? Okej, vänta, nu kör vi. Resten av vägen. Vänta, ställ den här en gång. Vad gör du, Ramses? Jag har trampat på den hela tiden. Han var under hojen när vi höll på att tappa. Nej, stolen. Oj, min frambroms lossnar. What are you doing? Shit, suicidal alltså. Okay, now this bike and the frame is inside of my room, so we're gonna put it back together and take some pictures of it before I have to probably bring it down, but who knows. So let's begin. Okay, so now the bike is pretty much put back together. I couldn't put on the front wheel because the wheel axle got like stuck and there's like no room at all to put the front wheel on. But other than that, the bike is pretty much put back together. My mom got super angry at me for bringing my bike inside of my house, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to bring it down pretty much today or tomorrow. but we'll see. But yeah, it's a dream of mine to have my bike on my room. It's a very nice feeling, but fortunately I'm gonna have to bring it down. But that's also a good thing, since then I can ride the bike during the winter as well, since I'm not limited to my room. But if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and maybe drop a nice comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.